Hey, what's up there, homesteaders? Welcome to the homestead. So today we're gonna do something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've really been looking forward to it. I'm out here at the chicken coop, and all of our birds are locked up in the runs. Lots of run space for them. And the reason they're locked up right now is because we have a major predator problem on the homestead. We've been losing some of our chickens to another bobcat. I killed a bobcat a few months back. But we have another one now who has decided to roam around the area until I can dispatch that one. Until that happens, I have to keep all the birds locked up. And so Tim has got them locked up in their particular runs. And we have chicks, new chicks, I think, in that run over there. And they are growing. And so they will be the ones to replace the ones that have been viciously eaten by the bobcat. But don't worry, we'll fix that wagon. So here's the bobcat trap that we got set out. It's going to be entering in through this direction and going towards this direction where the bait is at the end. It pulls on the cord. There's that white pipe right there that has the cord inside of it. It pulls on that, and then the trap door closes, and we have our bobcat. No more bobcat. So the last bobcat that we actually caught, that actually shot, that actually killed, was not trapped. It actually presented itself to me in just a nice fashion in my front yard. And so I just went out the back door and shot it with a shotgun. So no more bobcat there, but we have another one who's in the area, and he's making quick work out of a lot of our chickens, and so something has to be done. This is one of the parts of homesteading a lot of you don't like, but that's just part of homesteading. You have to protect your critters, and sometimes that means using deadly force to do so. But yeah, so we're going to see what happens with that. But I have something more important today, something I'm looking forward to today that I want to share with you. Can't wait to do that, so let's go check that out. Now, as you may have seen in some of our past videos, to get to our eggs, we have this little door right here. And so this opens up to each individual nesting box that's inside of the chicken coop where they lay their eggs. And we pull the eggs out of there every single day, and then we disperse them throughout the homestead, whoever needs them, Jamie's kitchen, Joanne's kitchen. And so that's where we get our eggs. And there's also another nesting box just like this on the other side of the coop. And so you can open up either doors on either side and pull out all of the eggs from all the different nesting boxes from the outside. You don't have to go inside the coop to get the eggs. You can do it from the outside. Pretty ingenious. You can check out more of our information on chicken coops by seeing some of our past videos. Go to our channel and just search for chicken coop. You'll find all those videos. So what happens when you have just an overabundance of eggs? Because we have a lot of chickens, and sometimes we get overrun with eggs. What do you do? What do you do with all those things? You know, there's got to be some way to preserve all of this food source. Well, I'm here to tell you today, folks, there is a way to preserve that food source. A lot of people will try to give eggs away. They'll try to sell them. But there's just one easy way you can do to take all of those eggs and put them up for food for later on, for even a year, 2 years down the road even. How do you do that? It's the incredible edible pickled egg. So Joanne made these specifically just for me about a year ago. Well, not a year ago, probably a little less than a year ago. And I wanted them to be spicy because I like spicy foods. And so she made a bunch of pickled eggs for me and put a bunch of our jalapenos that we grew here on the homestead inside the jar. And I think there's garlic in here, a bay leaf, and I think that may be it. But these have been sitting for probably 8 months, I would say safely 8 months. And we're going to go ahead and take one out and try it today. Now, how do you make pickled eggs? It's simple. You boil eggs and you put them in a jar. You hard boil the eggs, put them in a jar, and then fill it with vinegar. It's that simple. It's not that hard. There's other more creative ways of doing it, different recipes, different methods of making pickled eggs, but really it's that simple. You can just take a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, put them in a jar, fill it with vinegar, and you've preserved them. Give them at least about a month or so to, maybe 4 to 8 weeks before you dive in and start eating them. But if you have an overabundance of eggs like we have had in the past, this is a great way to preserve those eggs for future consumption. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to open this jar. I've never opened the jar before. I got 2 cameras set up so you guys can get a close-up of my response to, I don't know, these might be really spicy. I don't know, you might see me tear up a little bit on camera. But I'm going to go ahead and try to dish these out. And I've never opened it up before. First time opening this jar up. Okay. And I'm going to dish one of these out so you can see right there. I'm going to get that top one. Okay. Look at that. Ooh, it's even got a jalapeno on top. Put that on a plate right there. Okay. It's very firm. The color is almost exactly as it was when it went in the jar. It's got maybe a little bit of an off color to it because of the jalapenos that have been inside there, and the coloration of the jalapenos has allowed that to take on, the egg is taking on some of the color of the jalapenos. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and bite into this and see how this tastes. Put my plate over here in case I spill. That's pretty good. The spice is coming. It's growing. The spice is growing in my mouth. Growing and growing. Not overpowering, not yet. It's very good. Very good. Definitely some spice. It may be hot for some of you to handle. I love a lot of spice. My family traditionally likes a lot of spice. So if you like spice, this would be great to do. So, basically take a jar and then just put a whole bunch of jalapenos in it. With some garlic, too. I can taste the garlic. The spice doesn't hit you at first. It just grows on you. The spice just gets more and more and more. Food preservation has always been one of those things we have really tried to master. And this is something that's so simple. Food preserving wise. To take food that you have an abundance of during one part of the year and save it for another part of the year that you may not have so much abundance in. Definitely spicy. Very good. I could totally eat way more of these, and I'm going to, off camera. So, food preservation. It's very important. You have all these people out there talking about food shortages or possible food shortages or climate change, however you feel about that topic, and it possibly affecting, possibly affecting future food production for our country. So we take the measures necessary, the steps necessary to make sure that we have food always on the homestead. And this is just a great way. It's just a great way to have some extra food put up in the pantry. It doesn't require a lot of effort. All it requires you is to hard boil the eggs, put them in a jar, fill it with vinegar, maybe put some spices in there to taste, different spices, however you like. And then you've got that for the pantry that you can sit and open up whenever hard times come. If hard times come, you have that food. And also, if not, it just makes a great snack. So there you go. The incredible, edible, pickled egg. I hope you make some today. All right, guys. See you next time on the homestead. Hey there. Thanks for watching our channel. If you're looking for great off-grid homesteading videos, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button and be sure to like the video you just watched. You can also feel free to send us your questions by going to anamericanhomestead.com on our contact page and send me your question. Your question might get made into a video. In the meantime, check out some of these other great videos. Oh wait, go ahead and click them. Go ahead.